What's up, everyone? How's it going? Tuning into Vigorous Fitness Technique Tuesday. Just going to give you some tips and tricks on the pistol. So I'm seeing a lot of at-home workouts being shared on the internet right now. Things are getting pretty creative. I've been seeing a lot of pistols being posted, so I figured I'd just give you guys a video on exactly what they look like and if you're struggling with them, the best way, or at least my advice on how to get pistols faster. So your pistol squat is going to look like this. One on the left, one on the right. So, a little tough to see me. Angle's kind of tight in my basement, but going down on one leg, okay? Now, a lot of people, when they first try those, they don't really have the strength or the ankle flexibility to do them just yet. I actually see a lot of athletes able to do them, but they're doing them on their toes. It might kind of look like this. So you'll see someone go down into the squat, and if you watch my foot, as they're going down, they're staying on their toe the whole way down and coming up. And that's because their ankle just doesn't really have the flexibility of that flexion just yet. And that's something that you can work on with some banded stretches, some ankle mobility exercises and things of that nature. Now, for general strength of just getting single leg squats, you're gonna wanna be doing a lot of single leg work, right? So one thing I personally have a lot of my athletes do, and imagine we're in a gym setting, but we're all at home right now, so you could get something like a chair, just anything to step up on. Make sure when you step to it though, when you put your foot up on that step, your hip crease should be below or at the level of your knee, right? If we're using something that, maybe we have a lunch box or something like that, something sturdy we can step on, and we see that our hip crease is above the knee, yes, we're gonna be building strength, but remember, long-term goals in the pistol is to get that hip crease below the knee. So you're not going to be training the full range of motion. We want to be able to strengthen all those joint angles over time. Okay, so I recommend starting with bodyweight step-ups. Again, to a height where your hip crease is at or below your knee, making sure your whole foot is on that box or whatever it is, driving through the heel to full extension before you bring in the other foot in, okay? If that's easy for you, grab yourself a barbell, hold a kettlebell, or just add some weight to that movement, okay? And as that gets easier for you over time, you feel like you're getting stronger, you can give yourself a shot at the pistol. However, I would use that same step and use it as kind of like a box to sit to, right? So one thing we're gonna do, single leg squat down to that chair, keeping your foot off the ground and driving right back up. As that gets easy over time, lower the height of that step that you're using, right? So maybe next, I take my lunch box or whatever I have at home, and it's kind of a big jump going down to that, so I'm gonna add a plate to it. Right, so it's a little bit lower than the chair, and you're still gonna get that same effect of training that single leg squat at a lower height. And you want to make sure you just kind of tap and go. You don't really want to sit back onto that step or whatever you're using, because that's not realistic in the pistol, right? When we get our first one, we're not going to sit down there, camp out all day, sit back. You're probably going to fall on your butt. You're going to want to be down and up, right? And again, as that gets easier, take some elevation away. So again, you're squatting lower, tap and go. And then eventually over time, you're gonna be able to do your pistols unassisted. So if you need any help, feel free to message me. I do have some programs set out for some clients that over time have been working on their pistols in the past. But good luck. Let me know how it goes. Thanks for tuning in.